Okay, so do you remember what did we discuss in our last class? Tags, right? Yeah, tags and switch role concept. Okay, so today we're gonna do the practicals, correct? So meanwhile, for a few minutes, let's have a quick shootout on the entire IAM. Okay, so what is the full form of IAM? Identity and Access Management. Okay, and IAM is one of the security service, correct? Yeah, with IAM. And what are the two different types of users we have? Root user and then IAM user. Who has full access? Root user. Who has limited access? IAM user. Is it recommended to use the root account for your daily activities? No. So what we need to use? IAM account. Okay. And then how do you secure your account? How do you secure your account? By setting up a MFA. What is that? MFA. What is MFA? Multi-factor authentication. What is the tool that we use? What is the app that we use? Google Authenticator. So we use the Google Authenticator and then we will just set up a MFA. This MFA is for root account or IAM user or for everyone? For everyone, for both. Okay. Okay. And then mainly there are two ways to access AWS. What are those? Console access and then programmatical access. Programmatical access meaning CLI. Console access, you're logging with the email ID and password or username and password, right? Whereas programmatically, how do you log in? How do you authenticate? Using keys. And by the way, what is the software that you install? AWS CLI. And how do you authenticate? Keys. What keys are those? Access keys and then secret key. Okay. Is it good to share these access keys and secret keys to others? No. So keys are user specific or not? Yes, keys are user specific. And would you create the keys unnecessarily? No. And then console access and programmable access both has the same permissions or different permissions? Huh? Same permissions or different? Same permissions. How many maximum set of keys you can create? 2. Good. Okay. And then what is a group? Collection of IAM users. Collection of IAM users is called a group. And one user can be in multiple groups? Possible. And how many maximum policies you can attach per user? 10 policies. Okay. There are two different types of policies. What are those? Managed policy and then inline policy. So what is managed policy? Created and managed by AWS. And what is inline policy? Created and managed by customer. Fantastic. Okay. And then we discuss about the role. So what is a role? Temporary access without credentials. So can we attach the role to the services? Yes. Can you attach the roles to the users also? Possible. And can you attach permissions to the roles? Of course, yes. And then what you do, example, you have a Linux EC2 instance. If you want to access S3 from it, as that is Linux EC2 instance, you need to install the AWS CLI and you need to configure the keys. But is it recommended to configure the keys? No. So what you need to attach? Role. So role, you create a role and then attach to the EC2 instance. Not only to EC2 instance, you can attach to any service. Okay. Good. And do you remember we discussed about identity federation and identity center? Federation meaning from company to AWS. That we need to be federated. What an example? What is the protocol that we use? LDAP. What is it? LDAP. So what is the software that we use for that? Active Directory. What is that? Active Directory. So with LDAP, you federate to the AWS, and then you can direct with Active Directory username and password. Directly you can log into the AWS. Directly you can log into the AWS. Okay. And then remember we discussed about identity center within AWS to AWS, correct? Within AWS. Within AWS means, let's say if we have multiple root accounts, if you have a multiple root accounts, first of all, how do you manage these multiple root accounts? Using organizations. So we have management account and member account. So assume we have a management account, and let's say we have 3 different member accounts. So those are maybe production, dev, or whichever, or different DevOps or testing, whichever it is. And then where do you create the users? In identity center, in the management account, identity center, you create it. Once you create it, there you will give the URL. With that URL, you can connect to any of the accounts there. And then we discuss about the tags. What is a tag? Key value pair. Tag is a key value pair. Very good. So tags are important or not? Yes, but is this mandatory? It is optional. Good. So if you want to automate few things, can you utilize tags and automate? How many maximum tags you can have per resource? 50 tags. Fantastic. And then we discuss about the switch role. If other person from outside want to log into our AWS account and you want to access, you create a role and then attach to the user. Super. So guys, entire IAM in few minutes, we have revised and you were able to answer it. So now today what we're going to do is, and remember, we have AWS, every AWS account is identified with the account ID, no? How many digits? 12 digits, no? So as you already have AWS account, you might be having a account ID also, right? And now today what we're going to do is, let us go and go to do the practicals, and let us log into the AWS console. Before that, we all know that there are 2 types of users. One is root user and another one is IAM user. Nana, see, I'm using my account for so many years. To show you practicals, which type of user I should log in? IAM or not? Yes or no? Because for daily activities, should I use my root account? To show you practicals, to which account I need to log in? IAM account. So I will be logging with the IAM account. That meaning in root account, I have already created my user called IAM user. But do we have IAM users? You need to log in with? You need to log in with root account. You need to log in with the root account. You log in with the root account. I'll show you how to create IAM user. Then log out and log in with the IAM user. But I will be logging with the IAM user. Because it's not, I'm telling you the best practice. If I not follow the best practice, not good, no? For that reason, I need to log in with the IAM user. I will log in with the IAM user, and then I'll show you how to create IAM users. You also log in the root account, create IAM user, and then log out and log in again with the IAM user. Is it clear online? Super. Online, can please confirm? Can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Okay. See. So how we are logging to the account? So management console, no? You're opening Google and you're typing AWS console login. You do like this and you see the first link here. Click on it and then login. Okay. So you get like this now. You get like this. Okay. You tell me here, we have 2 types of user we have learned. See, whatever we have learned, we can see this here now. That is the power of theory that we have learned. Let's see. There are 2 types of users now. Root user, IAM user. You should log in with the root user. I should log in with the, you understand the difference now? Click on IAM user and it is asking for here what? Account ID, 12 digits account number. Can I remember that? Do I remember? I don't properly remember my phone number only. Right? Can we remember? No. Intelligently, what I did, I created an alias already. I logged into the root account. I created alias and I'll be using that alias. I'll show you how to create all these things. And my alias name is Ria Cloud. I'm logging. If it is root account, Nana, you just click on it. You know how to log in. Just give email ID, password, enter. So here, click on next. Click on next. So account ID I have given, 12-digit account number I cannot remember, or account alias I have given username. I have already created username. I remember username is Ria. Password, I need to open and put my password here. That is my password. Okay. And then click on sign in. Click on sign in. Okay, now is this clear? How to log in? You know how to log in with the root account, and I'm showing how to log in with the IAM account also. Click on sign. Oh, and do you see this here? Account is different. It's not good. Some account guy. Okay. MFA is configured. No, I told you, no, because I kept my account very safe. So I already configured MFA. So what I need to do, I need to open my phone and then open Google Authenticator. And then here it is giving the code. Five, 11556. And this code is valid for only 10 seconds. And click on submit. Oh, there we go. So congratulations, you are into the AWS console. Okay. Nana, everyone understood how to log into the console? Okay. And remember this. I'll give you first one little bit tour about it. Yes, it is mandatory, Raghuram. So guys, this is the AWS console. I'll just give the small tour of this. Here, do you see this on the left side on the top? AWS. So that is the home page. So if you click on it, wherever you are in the AWS account, AWS console, whichever service, if you click on the top here, you will come and land on the landing page. This is called the landing page, or you can call it as console home or console page. Okay. And then did we learn about so many services till now or not? So where are all those services? If you click on it, services, you see all the services are listed over here. But is it possible for us to remember all these services, or to go, let's say I want to go to Lambda. Is it possible? Do you remember where do you go to Lambda? No. So for that reason, here we have option called search. So whichever the services that you want to go for, you can search for it. Like example, tell me one service. Cloud front. Do you see? You got the cloud front. Next. IAM. Do you see? IAM. Next. S3. Do you see? S3. You want Beanstalk? Beanstalk. Lambda. Do you see? Lambda. So whichever the services that you want to go for, you can search for it. And here, everything is categorized here. Actually, everything is categorized. In compute, you find EC2, Beanstalk, Lambda, everything. Right? In database, you find DynamoDB, RDS, all these things. So they have categorized into sections. But we don't really worry about all those sections. Just if you want, go and search for it. I have already created a free trial account, but MFA is not created. Then how to create MFA, sir? That is what we are doing here today. Okay, Raghuram. Okay, Nana. And then here we have here, we call this as Cloud Shell. What is that? Okay, we call it as here Cloud Shell. Nana, there are two ways to access AWS: console access and then programmatical access. Yes or no? Console access, programmatical. What we are doing is what access? Console access. And CLI access also we can do it. No, for that what we need to install? AWS CLI. So you need to launch one EC2 instance. Okay. It can be Windows or it can be Linux. So if it is Windows, open CMD command prompt. If it is Linux, you need to install AWS CLI. No, install AWS CLI and need to configure the keys there and then start using the AWS commands. Yes or no? That is little bit big process or not? But if you want instant AWS CLI console, I mean, it's not console, instance AWS CLI thing. Here we have something called Cloud Shell. What's that? Nana? If you want to run CLI commands immediately, you don't want to launch EC2 instance, you don't want to configure, you don't want to do nothing. You just need to use it immediately. This is a Cloud Shell is a browser-based shell. Browser-based AWS CLI. See, I click on it automatically here on the browser itself. See, it is creating, la 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 la, preparing terminal, done. Done. Do you see? This is AWS CLI. Did we install? Did we configure? Nothing. So it is immediate Cloud Shell, immediate AWS CLI on the browser level. So we'll be using it later, but I'm just showing you what is this. So I delete the directory because we don't use it here now. So delete it and then close it. Understand? Na? Please write in your book Cloud Shell. Cloud Shell is equal to, it is a browser-based AWS CLI. Cloud Shell is equal to, it is a browser-based AWS CLI. Okay. Okay, now. So you don't need to install everything, but directly you can run the AWS commands there. But when time comes, we'll see that. Okay. Next here is this Ghanta symbol. What is this? Notifications. What is that? Notifications. And I see here, if AWS want to send you some notifications, SNS will be used by us to send to others, but AWS is sending notifications for us. Generally, on your phones also you'll get notifications, no? Let's say you install some app, he will send notifications, no? On your screen. Similarly, here also, if AWS want to send you a notification, let's say AWS is doing some kind of maintenance activities, or AWS saying that, hey, Babu, this EC2 instance will be stopped. We are doing some maintenance. Hey, Babu, this is the problem that is about. So how does he communicate with us? Using notifications. So you need to keep an eye all the time here on this bell icon. I'll tell you one small real-time thing that has happened with me. So actually, I need to tell this later, but I'm telling you now itself. What happened is, in my team, when I was working with one of the team, developers, everyone are there. And all of a sudden, I have a very important EC2 instance running, database servers. When I come on Monday and I see my database servers are stopped. My database server in production environment is stopped. When I saw that, I got very angry. And then I called all the developers, my 25 developers in the room, and I asked, tell me, who stopped this EC2 instance? Everyone are seeing just like this. How you people are seeing, watching me. Right? I said, funny, you stopped? Promise, sir. Promise, sir, I didn't stop. What is AWS, sir? Right? So I asked each and everything. Can you tell me everyone will agree that? No one said that, hey, did you stop? Chandan, did you stop? Mama, did you stop? Did you stop? Mahesh, did you stop? No one said, no, sir, I didn't touch it. Amma, I didn't touch it. Guys, now, Samir is asking, that font is, what should we select primary purpose of account registration? Select something, no? Don't select business purpose, because if you select business purpose, AWS will contact you thinking that you will give business to them. Personal, select personal. Okay. Okay. I was saying this, right? And everyone, I asked, no one committed that they have done it. So guys, I already told you this. If you want to investigate, which is a service that you need to check? Excellent. Which one? Cloud Trail. Yes or no? I told you, no. Whatever you do in AWS, everything is getting recorded. Where? Cloud Trail, no? So what I did was, I said, okay, no problem. I'll find out. I will find out and I'll tell you. Just go and do your work, I said. So then I went and I investigated. I went to Cloud Trail. Then I saw a unexpected thing there. And it has mentioned that AWS already sent a notification to me 1 month back that, hey Babu, your EC2 instance will be stopped because of the maintenance activity. Because of the maintenance activity. And I need to keep an eye on this bell icon or not. In this bell icon, there is already one event here. There is already one schedule changes are here. So sometimes, guys, remember host machine? Who is handling host machines? AWS, right? AWS has the host machines. On top of it, what we have? Virtual machines. That virtual machine is nothing but our EC2 instances. So if they are doing any maintenance activities on the host machine, our EC2 instance will be stopped or not? So before that, AWS will send you notification 1 month before itself. Hey Babu, on this day, on this time, your machines will be stopped. They already sent a notification. What should I do? I should see that or not? Whose responsibility is that? My responsibility, right? Then I got to know, I didn't check that, but on one day, machines got stopped. Whose mistake is that? My mistake only or not? Developer's mistake, my mistake? My mistake. Then I thought, okay, it's my mistake, so let's keep quiet. So next day, people, all the developers said, sir, did you found out who is that person who stopped? I forgave them. Let's leave it. Don't worry. I said, I have a big heart. I forgave them. Just leave it. I said. But you understood the problem? So these kind of things will impact a lot in your production environments. So please keep an eye on this bell icon. This is the useful of this bell icon. And then question mark. What is this about? Support. So which is the support that you have selected? Basic support, no? Which one? Basic support. So if you have any questions, so you see here, support center, open the support center, and then you can create a case with the AWS. Just in case. And here, do you see here? What is this? That is my account number. Like this, every account will have the account number. Is it possible to remember this, guys? 2898-579-19920. Not possible. You can, but not required. Right? So what plan I have here? Basic plan. And do you see this here? Create case. Remember, in our basic plan, in our basic plan, you cannot ask anything technical to the AWS. For technical related things, at least you need to have a developer support. For basic support, it is free, no? So you cannot ignore it. So if you click on create case, you can ask anything related to account and billing related, your account related, your billing related, just in case if something went wrong with your account and all of a sudden you got a huge bill without knowing, all kind of account and billing related things you can ask in the basic. But if you go for technical, and technical support is unavailable under the basic support plan. So technically you cannot ask anything, because technical, if you want to ask, who need to ask? You need to ask me. Okay, because in that support, so you need to ask. I'll be taking care of technically, and the mentor is also there. Those are your support people. Mentor is your support here. Okay, Nana. So you understood? Anything related to account related things, you can go and check it. You can go and ask. Unable to access my account, just in case, right? So, and then click on next, write it, and then submit it, and AWS will contact you. As it is a basic support, do you expect to contact you immediately? No way. It might take 1 or 2 days at least. Okay. That is on the support. And this is nothing. This is just a browser default. You want light color or dark color? Okay, whichever you want, you can use, but I'm using a light color because do you see, if you say dark, it will be like this. Okay, I already have 4 eyes. So light is better for me, whichever you like. That is the settings, you have it here. Language, browser default. So if you like Ping Chong, Chinese, so go for it. Next here is, what are these? Regions. How many regions are there at the moment? 37 regions are there. So which is the region that we should be using it? Mumbai, correct? So, and many people will ask, sir, we are in US or we are in Canada, we are in Singapore. Which one you use? Use whichever is nearest to you. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Can we use Hyderabad also? Yes, no problem. So we all keep it in, we all should be in one page, no? For that reason, we all select the Mumbai region. There is no difference between Mumbai and Hyderabad. Both are same, but anything you can use it. But let's use Mumbai, because few services are not still enabled in the Hyderabad region because of the new, it is a new region. Okay, which is the AWS favorite region? No. North Virginia. What's that? North Virginia. So AWS favorite region is North Virginia. I'm not saying favorite, but it's, see, North Virginia is the default region that you get. Which one, Anna? Default region. Because remember this, whenever AWS want to set up a new service, whenever AWS want to set up a new service, he will implement the service in which region first? North Virginia. Then slowly he will implement to other regions, right? So AWS default region is North Virginia. Write down in your book. AWS default region is North Virginia. AWS default region is North Virginia. Any, write down, any new feature / services, any new feature / services will be implemented first in North Virginia. Okay. And also, guys, prices is there, no? Prices, bill. Every region will not have the same pricing, obviously, no? We are using Indian rupees, they are using dollars, some people are using euros, some people are using pounds, right? So there will be a slight billing differences will be there, right? So prices, next point. Prices across regions are different. Slightly different. Prices across regions are slightly different. Okay. Important. Let's put the star mark for that because it's important. Okay. Okay, na? Got it, na? So the prices will be little bit in Mumbai, but difference will be not very much, very slight difference only. Good. No. Okay, you tell me which is the region we should select here. Mumbai. So where is Mumbai wala? This is here. And what is the region code of Mumbai? See? AP minus South minus 1. Do you see? Everything you know already. Yes or no, right? Select Mumbai. So all the time we should be in the Mumbai. Okay. And then here we have account related information. So this is the account ID. And what is the user that I have logged in? IAM user, and then your account information and organizations. And then here we have service quotas. I'll tell about service quotas, but not now, but I'll tell the difference. There is nothing, it's not a service. It's a features. Service quotas meaning, as the name clearly says, what is that about? Quota. What is that? What is quota? Limits, no? Quotas is nothing but limit. So here you have the quota of, let's say, government jobs quota, 1,000 seats only, or 1,000 places. That's quota, right? So remember, in AWS, each and every service has some limits. Yes or no? Guys, in AWS, every service has a limits. That is soft limit. What is that? By default, how many EC2 instances you can launch in your account? 20. How many? Only 20. How many EC2 instances you can launch? Maximum 20 only. That is a limiter. That is soft limiter. But if you want to increase it, you can increase by creating a ticket with AWS, because that is a soft limit, and anything you can, if you want to increase, you can create a ticket with AWS and then increase it. Because just in case if your account got hacked, if you have a quota of 500, all 500 missions you launch. If you have a quota of only just 20, maximum 20 missions you can launch. So remember, that is why every service has a soft limit. And if you want to know the limits of the resources, you need to check it in the service quotas. Okay. So here, write down in your book. Okay. Service quotas helps you. Service quotas helps you to manage limits of AWS services and resources. Limits of AWS services and resources. Okay. We can create a request. We can create a request to AWS to increase the quotas of AWS services, or to increase the quota of AWS resources. To increase the quotas of AWS resources. Okay. Is it clear, guys, everyone? So billing and cost management, if you want to see anything related to billing, go there in the billing, and after we start doing the practicals, not IAM. IAM is free or not? IAM is free, we can do it. Once we started in EC2, every time you will get worried, sir, where should I check bill? Where should I check bill? This is the place where you click on bill, but bill will be checked in your IAM account or root account? Root account. You need to log in with the root account and then check the billing details there. And then security credentials of your IAM. And then what is this? Did we learn our switch role? If I want to switch to another AWS account, I need to click on switch role. We'll do that. And then sign out. And all these are all widgets. What are these? Widgets. In your phone also you have widgets, no? You maintain it properly. And these are all recently visited services by me, right? And all this, and rest everything is just a widgets for you. Okay. Is this clear, Nana, everyone? Okay. So now, which is the service that we should go and work? IAM. So search for here IAM and click on it. Okay. Okay. So IAM is regional or global? Do you see this here? IAM is, as it is global, can you select any region? No. So it is completely global. That is a certification question we have learned. And this is, every services will have a dashboard. What is that, Nana? Dashboard. So this is what dashboard? IAM dashboard. EC2 has EC2 dashboard. RDS has RDS dashboard. Similarly, this is the dashboard. Dashboard will show you the summary of that service. So how many groups are, okay, let's see whatever that we have learned till now, whether it is there or not, we'll check. Do you know IAM groups? Do you know users, roles, policies, identity providers, account settings, access reports, identity, center, organizations? You know this or not? Smile. Hey. You're happy or not? Before entering into the AWS account itself, we know everything because of the power of theory. Now what we need to do is, we just need to click what to click, where to click, how to click. Enduku emiti ela. That is very important. I don't know why in that movie they have used this very old movie. Babu Mohan says, right? Enduku emiti ela. Right? So that meaning, enduku. Why? Why you are using this? Emiti meaning what? How? Ela meaning how. So if you use these three wordings, these three words, that will be super. You will be in very good technical person, because whatever you do, and I always say this, guys, remember in your lifetime, don't be a step master. What is that? You know who is step master? Step master meaning, okay, who is your favorite choreographer? Huh? Choreographer. Shekhar master, Johnny master, Shekhar master, Kurchini, okay, whatever it is, whoever it is. So basically, your favorite master choreographer, what he'll do is, for hero, heroine, he'll show the step. And hero, that artist, they will do the same step or different steps. Yes, sir, master. Mallesh Yadav, అది ఏమన్నా మాట్లాడుతున్నావే నువ్వు? Okay. Okay, see, now whenever he shows any step, what they do, if he shows 10 steps also, they will apply the same 10 step. Will they improvise it? No. If you Chiranjeev uses that Veena step, only that whatever Lawrence has mentioned, only that step he'll do. Or some other movies. I'm not telling about, yes, Chiranjeev fans will be there, but I'm just saying example. So, another example I'll say. Guys, they will follow the same steps or not? Yes. If I tell you to install one small software in your laptop, you have that executable .exe file is there. If you want to install, what you do? Double click. You click on double click, and what you click on it? Next, until you see finish. Once you see finish, somewhere you saw something, you click on. But guys, when you're clicking on next, will you think anything? Guys, that is you are not. That is called step master. That meaning when you click on next, you don't know. You should, as a technical person, you should know if you click on next, what will happen? System will corrupt, or something is getting installed. Somewhere it is getting installed. Where it is getting, you cannot be just blind and dumb. As a technical person, why you are clicking on next? What will happen if you click on next? How you are clicking on the next? If you understand it, then you will become a technical person. If you just click on next, and then finish it, you are the step master. Similarly, I give the steps to say, I give you the steps to set up IAM user, or I'll show you all the things. Will you go with the steps? Don't go. First, listen my classes properly and think, put it in your brain. Based on this, you just try to go to console and just do your practicals. If you are not able to do, then take the help of others. You cannot be a step master. If you are a step master, you cannot excel on your career. No, don't be a step master. Okay, good. Okay, anyways. For that reason, I took this much effort to make you comfortable with the theory, and then coming here to do the practicals. Okay, now? Okay. So without any further delay, see here. Now this is called IAM dashboard and security recommendations. Root user has MFA. I have set up MFA for my root user. Did you? No. So I'll show you how to do it. You have MFA. You meaning here, IAM user. I am MFA. I have set it up. and your user here does not have any active keys, will you create the keys unnecessarily? No. If you create it also every 3 months, rotate it. It is should be more that you the more than 1 year, it should not be there. You have created the keys. Yeah. Oh, nice to see you. What is your name? Sainada, please. Ravi, take a chair. Yeah. Okay. Nice. So you're seeing me first time, huh? This is your Riyas, sir. Okay. Nice. So I was talking about, yes, if you have created a keys, is it good to not to use that keys for more than 1 year? If you're just keeping it like this, what is the purpose of creating it? So don't create it unnecessarily, because I said keys are very dangerous. Keys are very dangerous. Even after creating MFA for root account, how can hackers can hack our account? Did I say that? In Japan? Nick Japan? Did I say that? If you set up MFA, did I told you that hacker will hack? No, you should have MFA. If you have MFA, nothing, no one will. Right? Yes or no? No one will touch, right? If you don't have MFA, then danger. Okay, Nana. So here we have the groups. How many users are there here? I already created one user. How many roles? 41 roles. Don't worry. For you is a fresh account, no? Only 1 or 2 roles will be there. And nothing will be chargeable here. Everything is free. Right? Okay. Now, should we go ahead and then try to create one user? So, before that, Chiti, do you see this here? On the dashboard itself, if you come down, what is this? Possible to remember? What we need to create? And I have created a alias. Just imagine, I don't have alias now. If I need to log into account, I need to remember the account ID. So what I need to do? Click on create. Here, give your alias. And do you see this URL? This URL is called IAM user sign in link. Say that. Chitty, say that. Online people put it. IAM user sign in link. Who's signing? IAM user signing link. Nana, I have my root account. Who will be signing to my account? IAM users, no? So let's say, Chitty, you're all 30 people are there, for example. All right. So I have my account, root account. I have created 30 IAM users in my account. And you all should log into my account or not? So which link you need to use? IAM user sign in link. So this link will be same for everyone or different for everyone? Same or different? Same or different? Answer is same. Answer is same. Because see here, whose account you are logging in? My account, no? If you have multiple different accounts, you have different URLs. Remember, this IAM user sign in link is same for all IAM user in one account. And do you see that URL? https:// this is the account ID. .signing.aws.amazon.com/console. Nana, this signing.aws.amazon.com console will be same for everyone. Not only IAM, every account, every person in the world, it is same. But the only difference is here. That is my account ID. If you have another root account, that account ID. So all you 30 IAM users, you are logging into my account, right? So this URL should be the same or different now? Understood now? For all 30 users, for all IAM users, the URL is same. Someone is using Jandubam. Not because of my classes, no? Okay. Clear? Nana, Chiti, online, clear, Nana? How much IAM user can we create? How many users we can create maximum? Don't worry, you can create hundreds of IAM users. But if you want to see what is the limit, where do you go and see? Huh? Service quotas. So go in service quotas and find out there how many IAM users you can create. That's a soft limit, right? Understood? When do you go to service quotas? Because of these kind of questions, you can go and check it there. Is it clear, Nana? Now click on create alias. Do you all understood how to create an alias? What is this URL? IAM user sign in link. What is it? IAM user sign in link. So IAM user sign in link will be same for all IAM users or different? Same. If it is one account, it is same. If funnies account, it will be different. Root accounts, it will be different. Okay. How many alias you can create? Only one alias only you can create. Okay. Because account ID is only one. And okay, now tell me, account ID will be same for all IAM users or different? Account ID. Very good. Starting trouble, huh? So different at same. No. Same. Answer is same because account ID is same. No, for all that. So for all of who is your manager? I'm the manager. Same manager. You're all working. You're all logging into my account. So for all the account ID is my account only. No. So it is same. So maybe write down that is good. IAM. Put IAM. Sir, IAM heading and then go with it. First one is IAM user sign-in link is same for all. IAM user sign-in link is same for all IAM users in a account. IAM user sign-in link is same for all IAM users in a account. In a account. Next line, in next point. Account ID is same for all IAM users. Account ID is same. Account ID is same for all IAM users. अच्छा साफ से लिख लो और एक बुक होना तो दे दो कई को ऐसे अलग अलग लिख रहे ऐसा ओके क्लियर है ना good okay so now you all know how to set up how to create a alias for it good now account ID is unique or not obviously no every individual AWS IDs is a unique it's like Aadhaar card right everyone have their own Aadhaar card numbers right so let's go and create now users IAM user yes or no so on the left side you see here users click on it so Nana Chitty here I already created a user like this you need to create also your username or not how I logged in with my account with IAM user similarly now you have logged in with the root account but create a IAM user once you create an IAM user set up MFA for that and then log out log in with the IAM user guys remember one thing I said would you use a root account so when I say this one of the student he took very personally I said Babu don't use a root account think that you don't have root account he took it very personally and then he went and deleted root account he played nice you know the meaning of it is don't delete the root account okay root account should be there but you should not use it you should log in with the IAM account you also don't take it seriously because you need to use the IAM user without root account can you use IAM user no right yeah baga adad kada yeah good so this is the IAM user here I have created and then did I created any groups Nana no so here last activity it should come up because of network issue it is not coming here slowly this MFA we have it MFA oh this is not good right so I have not changed the password of this account for almost 2000 days and then console last sign in so I logged into it so guys if you're a AWS engineer can you easily find out who has logged into account at what time Like this, right? If I create a user called Harish and then Chandan and all these people, can I easily find out when did he last logged in? He cannot fool me, no. Can he fool to the managers? No, everything is there. Do I have any access key, secret keys? Active key age, how many days? I don't have any keys, nothing. And do you see this is, what is this? What is ARN? Amazon resource? Wow. Did I told you that you will remember every lifetime? Huh? So now Pusuk, you don't even ask the number if you find girl also there, right? So just find girl, use the name and then, okay. So do you see Nana? ARN. I told you for every IAM user, there will be ARN. Every group, ARN. Every policy, ARN. Every role, ARN. So if I want to identify this user, I will be identify using the ARN. So when I created 5 years ago, I have created, I have multiple accounts. Okay. Is it clear, Nana? Should I go and create a user now? Okay. Now click on create user. Username. The username should be your name only, no? Yes. But example, I'm using one name. Funny, huh? Okay, username, funny. So there are how many ways to access AWS? 2 ways. What are those? Console access, program and no, anything is mandatory? No, right? If I want, I can provide console access. If I want, I can provide the CLI access. Yes or no? It's up to you whether you want. See, provide user access to the AWS management console. It says optional, of course. And also, in your real time, maximum 80% of the people will create IAM users, but some people will use identity center. Yes or no? Is it good to create IAM users? Send in real time? Is it good to create IAM user? No. They'll be using identity center. Where do you create users? In identity center, not here, no. If you want to use SSO, Nana, remember? Okay, that is a buzzword for you. Huh? Okay. If you want to use SSO, you need to create user in identity center. If you don't want to use SSO, create IAM user. Yes or no? You got this point? You got this point or not? There is a question, sir, are you using root account or IAM user for IAM for new user? Which account I have logged in? Well, since 1 hour before I said this, I'm using IAM user. See, how do I know? This is a, so I'm using IAM user. One IAM user can create another IAM user. Well, if he has a permissions, I created a username called Ria, no? And he has what permissions, sir? Admin permissions. You also have to create your own username with the what permissions? Admin permissions, so that you can have access for everything. Which one I need to repeat? What did I say to repeat? Which one? Nitin. Which one? Identity center wala? So if you remember SSO concept, right? If you have SSO concept, do you create IAM users? No, right? Remember, we create using identity center. In identity center, we create the user. And then we allocate the root accounts. Do we create IAM users? No. As we are not using SSO, we are creating the IAM users. Okay. So now check it. Here, specify a user in identity center. Recommended. I want to create an IAM user. Which one I need to select here? I want to create a IAM user. Because, Nana, if you want to do the practicals for identity center, minimum how many accounts you need to have? More than 2, no? So at least minimum 2 accounts should be there or not? I'm asking you to create root account. With lot of efforts, you created one root account. If I ask you to create one more root account, what are this? I asked with lot of difficulty, I asked my boyfriend to give the card details here, right? Okay. Okay, Nana. So I'll show you how to create a IAM user, not with the ID center. But ID center, I have 2 accounts. I'll show you that for you later. So I'm going with I want to create a IAM user. Now, next is console password is auto-generated password, custom password is there. Auto-generated meaning what? AWS will automatically generate that nasty password will be there, no? That yoga style password, 1 ampersand, 1 slash, 1, that will be there. Custom password meaning your own password you can put in. Your favorite passwords will be there, na? I know. You and me at the rate 143. Uh-huh. Me and my at the rate 143. Right? So that kind of nasty custom passwords, you can put it here, but I'm going for the auto-generate. For that reason, people are easily hacking the password. Yes or no? Easily you're putting you at the rate 143. That is very common thing. And at the rate 2024, that is very common things that you put it. Okay. So auto-generated password. Now, here, next one is, that is show password. User must create an, okay, now let's see who is creating. Let's say I'm the AWS engineer. Now I'm creating your user. For every user, I'm creating like this. Do I get to know the password or not? Yes, I'll get to know the password. Is it good? So now I have given the username and password to Funny. What he'll do? He need to change the password or not? So if you check this here, he will be logging with the password that I have given. Immediately it will ask to change the password. So user must create a new password at the next sign in. So whenever he is signing in, he will change the password. As you are creating your own username, do you need to do this here? Not check, uncheck. Uncheck, not required. But in real time, check. Don't be a step master. Understood? Sir, checkda, not checkda. Sir, checkda, not checkda. You should not think like this. You need to think like user must create a next. Okay, I'm creating the user and no one is logging to it. So I need to check, uncheck it. So like that, you need to technically think it. Okay. Now click on next. So what did we create it here? Simple. Username, provided, auto-generated. I want to create IAM user, auto-generate, uncheck it and click on next. Okay. Now you need to set permissions. What kind of permissions that you want? Admin permissions. So you tell me, add user to group, copy permissions, attach policy directly. First, second, third. First, second, third. Third, obviously, no. Do I have any groups to attach it? Do I have any user to copy the permissions from him? So I'll attach the policies directly. Second thing here. Third thing. So how many policies I have now? 1,265 policies are there. No. And these policies are how many types? Mainly two types. What are those? Managed policy and inline policy. Managed policy, inline policy. So do you see this? This dice, right? So this is what kind of policy is this? Managed policy. What is this? AWS managed policy. And if you don't have anything, these are customer managed policy. Yes or no? And what is this? So which one I need to check? Yes or no? But if you don't want administrator access, you want to access only EC2. Can you go ahead? Yes. Search here. EC2 full access. Is there? Next, S3 read only. Whichever you want, you can see it here. Everything it will be there. But at the moment, I'll show you how to create inline policies later. But for the moment, we'll go with the managed policy. Which one you need to go for it? Admin. Stity, if I select administrator access, does it make any sense to select other services? No, because you are already selecting the powerful one. No, you know to select separately EC2, S3 and all. So go for it. And also here, filter is there. Customer managed, AWS managed. So you can filter it. But in AWS managed, you have two things here. AWS managed job functions. What is that? Job function meaning AWS is very intelligent. What he did is, based on your job profiles, he has already set up a policy for it. Let's say, for example, which functions? Administrators, billing, database administrator, data scientist, network, security persons, support persons. For him, he already set up a policy for it. So based on the job also, you can go for it. Here I have selected which one? Administrator access. So click on, and here it is set the permissions boundary. It is option. So what is set permissions boundary meaning? This is an advanced feature, guys. You know to use it, but still, which is the user I'm creating here? Funny, no? So for Funny, I can restrict him maximum policies. Here, see, set permissions boundary to control maximum permissions for this user. use this advanced feature used to delegate permissions management to others. So what kind of permissions he can give to others, or what is the maximum permissions you can give, you can control here. But do you want to control that? Not required. So now click on next. That's it. Review. This step is review. Whenever you see review, will you review it? Tell me honestly. We have that habit. I will also not review. Huh? So no, it's not good to say that. So username is here funny. Console password is auto-generated. Password request, no. What kind of permissions I have given? Administrator access. Tags. What is a tag? Tags are key value pair. Can I add a tag? How many tags you can have? Maximum. Can I add a tag? Yeah. Why? It's optional. It's optional, right? But I can add a tag, right? Tag team. Which team is from AWS team? Like this, and email. Email funny @gmail. So like this, can I add it, Nana? Yes. How many tags? 50 tags I can add it. This is for identification purpose or not? Yes. Click on create user. Do you all understood how to create a user? What is this URL? IAM user sign in link. So these wordings you need to take it. IAM user sign in link. What is the username? Funny. And password is, do you see that? Nasty password, yoga style password. So this is doing yoga. Okay. And remember, this password will be visible only for one time. Only for one time. If I click on this here, return to users list, I cannot see the password. So for that, what you can do is download CSV. CSV meaning what? Excel sheet. So if I click on, okay, I'll download, see funny credentials got downloaded. That credentials will be there inside it. See? There or not? If you forgot also, you can get it from there. Okay, Nana? Email signing instructions. Automatically AWS will send an email, but email should be configured. But you can send an email. No, now I have created a funny. I need to give details to him or not. So I'll open my email and say, hi, funny. Congratulations, you have your AWS account got created. And then please find below your credentials, AWS credentials. Username is funny. Password is that yoga style password. And the link URL is IAM user sign in link. Thank you. Happy. Enjoy AWS. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yes or no? You can send an email nicely. So what if missed to do the download password? Later you can change. Can you reset the password? Yes. But can you get the same password? No. For that reason, either download it or copy it safely. Click on return to users list. Everyone clear now how to create a user? Yes or no? Everyone? How to create users? Now will you tell me how to create a user? We'll create one more user. Tell me. Create user. Username. Mahesh. Check on checka. Check first second. Second first second. First checka unchecka. Uncheck. Click on next first second third. Okay, here I want to give EC2 permissions. EC2 full access. I want to give S3 also. Can I give multiple permissions? S3 read only I can give. Okay. 2 years later. Click on next and then create user. That's it. Password, if you want, download the password. Click on it. Understood how to create a user? You need to create your own user with the admin permissions. Okay, fantastic. Is it clear till here, everyone online? So I'll inject the practicals also in your brains. You know how to follow the steps. Just click on it, read it, and then go. Okay, now I created the users, Nana. Let's go inside the user. I click on Mahesh and see we have all these things here. And this will be the same for everyone. All these things will be same for every user. So what is this, Nana? ARN for Mahesh. So if I want to use him for any kind of policies, if I want to identify Mahesh, I will be identify using ARN. What is ARN? Amazon Resource Name. Okay. Console access enabled without danger or not? That is why it is in yellow color. I mean, different color. Do I have created any keys for it? No. If you require, can we create a keys? Yes. When is created? When did he log into the console? I just created. Did he log into the console? If he logged in, I can easily see the time for it. So here, first section is say that permissions. Say that. Next, 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 next. What is that last? Did we discuss? Okay. Permissions. If you come to the permissions here, what kind of permissions I have given to Mahesh? Now, I got to know Mahesh is doing some nasty things in EC2. Can I go and remove the permissions? How? Select this and then that's it. Okay. So now let's say if he's doing EC, okay, let's say EC2, I don't know. So he's, sir, please give me RDS permission, sir. Can you add it? How? Inline, add permissions. Inline, we'll take it later. Click on add permissions. First, second, third. Here, search for RDS, read on. And then next, add permissions. Everyone understood how to attach policy and then detach policy anytime? So this is a place where you can attach and detach the policies for a user. Next, coming to groups. Did we create any group? No. So can we create a group? Yes. What is a group? Collection of IAM users. Collection of IAM users. When you're creating a group, can you attach permissions to the group? That permissions will be inherited to the IAM users. Yes or no? Yeah. So now, how to create a group? And do you see this? User group is there. And then click on create group. Group name? Developer group. Example. For this group, to whom we will assign? You tell me. Whom we will assign to developer group? Funny, yeah? Okay, we'll assign funny. Okay. And for group, what kind of permissions we'll give? I'll give lambda. Okay. Okay. Lambda is there. Yes or no? That's it. Create a group. I told you, while creating a group, you can attach only the permissions. Can you create any keys for it? While creating group, create a group, attach permissions for it, and select the users inside it. That's it, the group. So click on create group. Developer group was created or not? So now go to users here, go to funny, and then in groups, he's in which group? Yes or no? Can I create one more group? Tell me. Create group, and then what group? Let's say DevOps group. For DevOps, I want Mahesh inside it. For DevOps, what will give? Let's say Route 53. Okay. So Route 53. And then create group. Yes or no? So if I go to users, if I go to Mahesh, groups, he is into the DevOps. Can I add him to developer also? How? Which group? And then develop group and then add it. So now he's both of the group. One user can be in multiple groups. Possible. You can add more. There is a limit for that. There is a limit for that. How many users? But let's see it in lab. In the lab, can you create multiple users? Let's create 10 users. No, create 10 users and add the 10 users to one group. So there is a limit, I am sure, because when I'm doing it, so many DevOps people got exhausted there. And then I created two different groups and give the same permissions. So there is a limit for that. But in lab, you just try to do all these things. Can I play like this? Attaching all the users, I cannot play, right? Okay, understand, Nana, how to? And simply, if I want to remove, I want to remove Mahesh from developer. Can you remove it? Select this and click on remove. So anytime you can add it, anytime you can remove it off also. Okay, now, if I go to groups, for developer group, if you go inside it, what kind of permissions we have? Lambda. Can I attach multiple permissions? Can I remove it? Can I change it? anything you can do it. Okay. And which user is added here? Can I add another users for this group also? From user level also, you can add it to the groups, and from group level also, you can add the users. Okay. Now I go to Mahesh. That is the group. Next, tags, optional. You can add the tags. Coming to security credentials, very important here. See here. What is this URL, Lena? IAM user signing. For this guy, Mahesh, the URL is this. Console password updated 6 minutes because I created the 6 minutes ago. When did he logged in? No. Let's say, for example, the password will be visible only for one time. Yes or no? Please write in your book. Write in your book. Next. Guys, like 10 minutes more will be extended class. Okay, no? Because we need to finish this. So please write down IAM user password. IAM user password will be visible. Will be visible on the console only for one time. Okay. In brackets, download the CSV file if required. In brackets, download the CSV file. What is CSV file? Excel sheet. Comma separated value. Actually, that is Excel sheet. Download CSV file. Okay, see now. Let's say, for example, Mahesh said, sir, I have forgot my password. Can you please reset it? Can you reset it? Possible. How? Do you see? Go to Mahesh in security credentials. Do you see here? Manage console access. Click on it. And do you see here? Set password. You want to keep the existing password also, or you can auto generate again. Again, check it. Check in real time. Uncheck for us because it is yours only if required. Yes or no? So can you reset it? Please write down. IAM user console password can be reset. IAM user console password. IAM user console password can be reset. Can be reset in security credentials. Security credentials. Put the arrow mark. Security credentials, arrow mark. Manage console access. Manage console access. And then arrow mark. Set password. Arrow mark, set password. Okay. This is how you can reset the password. And there is another important certification questions. So let's say Mahesh is going for a long trip. He will not be coming to office for 6 months. Okay. So is it good to enable his account for 6 months? We can disable it. Yes or no? Or else there are few employees will be there. When they are leaving the company, they will do some nasty things. I saw many times. What they do is they will go and calify that and this. Correct? So instead of, if I know that Mahesh is suspicious now, he want to do something in my account, can I go and immediately block him? Block is nothing but disable it. Can I disable the console access? See how? Console access, disable. If I disable, can he log into the console access? Write down. That's a certification question. IAM user console access can be disabled. IAM user console access can be disabled. IAM user console access can be disabled. How Nana? Same. Security credentials, arrow mark, management console access, console. Write down that. Security credentials, arrow mark, manage console access, arrow mark, manage console access, arrow mark, and then console access, disable. Okay, Chitty? Nice. See how much deeper level we are going, right? So people will not discuss all these things. But we need to, our aim is to crack the interviews and to crack the certification with the labs. For that reason, we are going this much deeper. Okay, Nana. Next is what? MFA. That is what? MFA. We need to set up MFA or not? For every IAM user, MFA should be there or not? In fact, for your root account also, MFA should be there. For IAM users also, MFA should be there. So how to set up a MFA? So let's say, for example, for Mahesh, I'm setting up the MFA. So how, Nana? First of all, before that, on your phones, what is the software that you need to install? What is the app? Open your phone and install. If you have installed, good. If not, open your phone and try to install Google Authenticator. That star mark will be there, star with the different colors. That is the app. Go to Google Apps, or if you're using iPhone, go for App Store. Google Authenticator. What, your 1.5 GB is over, huh? Early morning? No, right? Huh? Installed? Very good. So once you install, see, Chitty, once you install, what you need to do? See here, everyone. See here. First, not there, here. So click on assign MFA device. Click on assign MFA device. See here, click on it. Device name. Whose device name is this? Mahesh. That means you can give your name. Mahesh phone, Mahesh MFA. Give some name, device name. Here we have options. Authenticator app, security key, hardware token. Here we need to use Authenticator. This Authenticate, you can install this Google Authenticator on your mobile also, on your computer also, you can install it. You have installed on your phone or not? So security key, this is called YubiKey and all, Fido key, we don't use it. And we have hardware tokens. In our olden days, we used to use this hardware token. I don't know, online people, anyone remember that hardware RSA token, pen drive model? So that, but let's go for the here, Authenticator app. So click on next. Okay, yes, apostrophe should not be there. And click on next. Space also should not be there. And click on next. And then here click on show QR code. And this code need to scan. Scan it. Scan it, no problem. I'll make it to delete again. Scan it. Once you scan it, you'll get the code. You got the code, Nana? See, code is there. Tell me the code, immediate. Oh, 1%. 187860. Nana, next immediate code you need to put it. Wait for it. Changed, code changed, no, right? Hold on. Once it is changed, that immediate code you need to put. Otherwise, it will not work. So you need to give the another code. Let me take from Honey. Let's wait. Next immediate 290575667. Okay. Now click on add MFA. Now MFA is assigned. So this is how you need to assign it. So you need to give 2 consecutive codes. You should not miss it. If you miss it, let's wait for it. And then 2 immediate codes you need to give. Understood? Now understood how to set up MFA for IAM user? Now you should know how to delete also. So this MFA, guys, remember, on your phone you have assigned, you have scanned it, no? Hold it for few seconds, for 2 seconds. Hold that code. Hold that code and you will get the delete option on top. Delete that. Remove. That's it. Because you should not use Mahesh code, no, in your MFA, in your format. Yes or no? So your phone should have your MFA only. I showed you how to set up MFA now. But remember, in your phone, don't play with MFAs. Important. Don't play with. So many people, what they do is scan. So 4 or 5 codes will be there. So when you're logging, which one will you give? You'll get confused or not? So you need to have only one. So you have IAM user and also root user will be there, no? So total, how many accounts should be there in your MFA? 2 accounts. One is for root, another one is for IAM. Only 2 should be there. And I'm also telling this. Don't play with that app. That meaning don't delete it. If you delete it, if you delete MFA, like how you delete it now, can you log into the account? If you delete MFA for IAM account, root with root you can log in. But if you delete MFA for root, can you log in? You have big bungalow, but you don't have keys inside it. So unnecessarily, again, you need to contact AWS and then create a case with them and then remove the MFA. You need to do all these things. So please remember, do not delete the code and do not delete the app also. Or let's just in case, sir, my phone lost or something corrupted, something, then there is no way. You need to check with the AWS. Okay, now everyone's understood how to set up? Guys, and also I'm telling you, I showed you how to set up MFA for your IAM account. And I told you I will be giving an exploring topic. I want you to set up MFA for root account. How? I will not tell. You need to find out. Simple. Go to Google, how to set up MFA for the AWS root account. First with the screenshot will come. You should know how to dig it. Purposefully, I'm giving it. Okay, don't put that faces, but I'm giving you one small hint. Go here. Okay. Go there. Security credentials. You will be logging with the root account, no? So click on the security credentials. There you can set up MFA for the root account. Same procedure. And you need to set up MFA for your user here like this. Okay, na? Super, Nana. And then here what? Oh, there is question. Why the codes are same for everyone? Because you have scanned. Harish, Harsha, you have scanned. That is the reason why it is same for everyone. Scan code. Okay, same. Okay. In personal life, I'll say attach. You go to a shop, you took biryani and you are doing phone pay, no? The code will be same for everyone or not? Okay. Okay, Nana. So here, how to create a keys? How to create a keys? How to create a click on? Create access key. Simple. You're setting up for what purpose? Use case for command line. You can go for command line. You can go for any of the reason here. So I'm going for the CLI and then I understand, check it and then click on next. Give tags. Tags are optional. Click on create keys. Do you see this? Access key and then secret key. Guys, this secret key will be visible only for one time. So guys, if I click on download, it will be saved in your laptop. Otherwise, if I click on Pusukku done, can you see the secret key? See, I can see only access key. Can I see the secret key? Is there any use of it? There's no use of it. What do you need to do for this? Delete and then recreate. Did we learn this? So what you need to do, you need to first deactivate it. First deactivate and then go ahead and then delete it. Because you don't know the secret key for this. Deleted. Now again, create it. Select CLI, this and then next create. Now carefully, now next time, copy it. If you copy it, good. And then click on done. And please write in your book. So secret key will be visible only for one time on the console. Secret key will be visible only for one time on the console. Secret key will be visible only for one time on the console. Okay, Rana? See here. Now, how many keys are there now at the moment? At the moment, one key. Can I create one more key? Click on it. How many maximum can I have? Two. I created two now. I created two now. Yes. Can I create one more key? So it's grayed out. I cannot create. So maximum how many can have? Two. So I have another question for you. Is it possible to disable programmatical access? Yes. How? Deactivate the keys. If you deactivate, what will happen? You cannot use it. Please write down. We can disable the programmatical access for the IAM user. We can disable programmatical access to the IAM user. We can disable programmatical access to the IAM user by deactivating the keys. By deactivating the keys. Online, I hope you're also writing. by deactivating the keys. Okay, Nana? So click on deactivate. So click on deactivate, and then you need to delete. So status is inactive. Understood how to deal with the keys? So that's it. These are all related, not related to us. This is related to DevOps. Okay, code commits, and then when time comes, we'll talk. So here, last one here is, remember Access Advisor? When he has last access, we will get to know. So now, Mahesh, what kind of permissions? I have given permissions for all these things here. And when he has last access, not because he has never logged into the console. If he has access, I can see the timestamp. That is called Access Advisor. We don't do anything here. Clear, Nana? Is it clear, everyone? Will you able to do these practicals still here? What I'll do is I'll give you, and finally, once you are done with it, okay, now I need to delete the users, no? Which users? All three, huh? Many people, all they do is they'll delete everything. So just only delete the test users that you have created, not your actual user. Okay? Delete it. So what I'll be doing is you have classroom access, Google Classroom. Everyone has Google Classroom, no? So I'll putting the task there. Right? Whatever we have discussed today, I'll put the task. Remember, firstly, you need to log in with what account? Root account. First, you log in with the root account. Create IAM account. And then set up MFA for it. And then set up MFA for root account also. And then come out, log in with the IAM account. And then play with it. From now onwards, you need to log in with only IAM users till the end of the course. If you want to check the billing, check it from the root account. Will you able to do these practicals? And I'll be strict in the practicals. Okay. So if you got a laptops, you can stay here. Offline people especially, you can stay here, complete the practicals. I'll immediately upload in the Google Classroom and you can start doing it. And then if you need any help, check with mentors. But before going to mentors, I want you to do it completely. If you feel it that you cannot able to proceed, Google it. If not, then go for the mentors because you need to learn. Mentors, he can easily say, those are all trained by us. They can easily say. But the thing is, you need to do it. Okay, Nana? So I'll put all your questions, all the tasks in the Google Classroom. Cool. Any questions online? So everyone asked, no, sir, practicals when. Did you like? We have completed IAM and we are doing the practicals. Did you like this concept? Did you like the flow? Online? Did you like the flow? How we should? So we'll continue like this only? Or you want to directly go to the practicals? Right? So now we have learned a lot of theory. Now see how easy the practicals are? Yes or no? You're feeling it easy because of what? Because of theory. Because of theory. Good, Nana. Yes. Can I do the practice in Amirpet labs? Of course, wherever. There also we have mentors. You can do the labs there also. Okay, now? Great. Can you give the final CC for today, please? CC with smile. Online. Sorry, I took a few minutes extra. I'll try to minimize it till 10:30, but just in case, because some topic is left, I cannot cut it, no? Great, Nana. So that is all for today, and I'll see you tomorrow with the next practicals of this IAM. We still have practicals on IAM left, roles and policies. Tomorrow we'll complete all those things. That is all. Let's connect tomorrow with it. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.